Hello, everybody, and welcome to Chants with Charlie, where today we're looking in episode 2. We're looking at how weird things about the Star Trek universe. Now, today I'm joined by my mom.
Hello.
She's my mom, and some let's see, force card. What government would the Galactic Federation be? And some of you may say a federation, but I would argue different because it does some. Wait, let me go. 1 sec. I gotta look up the federation. Forms of government. Let's see here. Okay, well, I know that it doesn't act like a federation, so I'm asking, if it wasn't a federation, what would it be? So, I would argue that it would be a totalitarian leadership, because because no money exists under their rule. Everything, if you want to travel through space, you gotta ask Big Daddy government, and there's obviously at least one person on the very top. So yeah, Mom, got anything to contribute?
So we're talking about like the good guys in the show, like
the good guys from the point of the good guys.
From the point of the good guys, true. So we're talking about like the guys in the red and black or gold and black.
It's red, black. It's red. It's red. It's support red, command gold, and then I forget what blue is called, but it's like for science and medical staff.
Yeah. See, I don't know much about their base government, but so they don't have any money, huh?
Yeah, they don't use money because like materializers and teleporters exist, so they can just like make food out of thin air. So if you want to travel through space and go where no man has gone before, like they do, like the big important crew does in the Starship or whatever it's called, you have to ask the government, and if they don't approve you, you're basically stuck on whatever planet you're on.
That's true, but I mean, isn't that how it is here? And would you call us a totalitarian government?
Yeah, but if there is one person at the very top controlling it all...
True. There's no checks and balances, so...
Yeah,
Is that how it is in the Federation? Who's at the top?
I don't know, but there is... But we do know that they have a tendency to just make up rules as they go along to get people out of the... To get people out of the crew.
Oh.
The main crew we see. Multiple times they make up rules as they go along in court and stuff to just get people kicked out that they don't like. Now, yeah. Next slide. Dead-eyed Vulcans. Or Vulcans. I don't know how to say it. Now, from what I've seen, I haven't seen all of the Star Treks, but I've seen some. But from what I've heard and seen, the Vulcans base their society off of whoever is the deadest eyed with no emotion gets the land and the livestock. So basically, they're a species where you're supposed to have no emotion and only logic.
Yeah.
Although Spock is half human, so he doesn't.
He does have some emotion.
Yes. So yeah, and then but just because someone is dead-eyed and has no emotion, that doesn't mean that they're sane. That could also be describing someone who is a complete psychopath that has no respect for life at all.
That's true. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Anyway, slide 3. Suit colors. now the suit colors change all the time. First it was red. First it was support red, command gold, and again I can't remember what the blue was called. But it was like science and medical. Then it was support brown, but then it was also sometimes gray or white, and then it was also command gold, but it was also sometimes green and sometimes red.
Mm-hmm.
There's also there's also the blue ones, which is now like also gray. It's very confusing because it switched to making it. They switched to having the badges being the color, but that just makes it harder to see because they're all wearing now their suits aren't color coded. Those tiny badges they have are.
Yeah, and they keep changing the color, so even if you can see them, you don't know what you're looking at.
Yeah, unless they release a guide to each color for every single time they make a new installment, you can't tell. Anyway, that has been my podcast with my mom this time. Say goodbye, Mom.
Goodbye, Mom.
Okay. Anyway, so bye-bye and bye-bye.